Greetings all subscribers and channel visitors. This is Mr. John bringing you more information on Team Lontinite's new event project that we're working on. Yeah, you know us with the crazy events and whatnot. Well, we're having another one right now. Now, just in case you don't know this, well, June 24th is the birthday of a certain friend of mine, and when I asked him what he wanted to do for a special event on the channel, he told me, "Wow!" But if you don't know necessarily what that means, well, he wanted to have a couple of tournaments on the channel. And I figured, alright, you know what? It's not a bad idea, because I haven't done a Battle Revolution tournament in a while. But then again, I thought again, and we haven't had a Mugen tournament in a while either. So then, I talked with Stargazer, and him and I decided, yeah, we'll do another tournament like that. And then, crazy me, we decided to have even another tournament thinking about another game. So, with Mugen, Hot Shots, and Battle Revolution in total, we came up with Dragonite Tournament Takeover, which we have not one, not two, not even three, but 6 tournaments of video games all going on at the same time. Yeah, that's a lot to handle, isn't it? But don't worry, this is a huge event that'll last 2 weeks in total, and alright, now to fill you in on the details. First, starting off with this. If you're familiar with this game or other Hot Shots games like it, you'll know that the computers in the game are actually very tough, and they can make shots that most of us can't. Now, I noticed that you can have computer-only matches in this game. So what would happen if you were to take all the top-ranked players and pin them against each other in a huge 16-player tournament? Well, the results may vary on that one. And watching computer matches in that game is very, very interesting, considering that it's one of the very few games you can have only computers battle it out. So, the Hot Shots Golf Tournament of Champions was born, and now we have the top 16 players battling it out for the crown. However, I noticed that the other 8 players that I didn't choose, the lower ranked ones, still have some good moves in them depending on the course, and them guys too are interesting to watch depending on what course they play. So, I also constructed a tournament on them called the CPU Tournament of Rookies. So, you have the top 16 players battle it out, and you also have the lowest 8 battling it out. So, in an elimination match plays, winner goes on, loser goes home, and let's see who makes it all the way to the end. That's how, considering that this is a brand new project, it's actually very interesting. Alright, moving on to the second tournament playlist that we have is Pokemon Battle Revolution. Yeah, you know that this game is very old and very outdated. However, if you've seen any of the other projects I worked on with this game on my channel, I've been able to extract this game and make it a lot more playable than it actually should be. So, you know, if you've ever seen any of my custom League Battle series, with all the crazy voices and all this other stuff, you know that I host tournaments or whatever in that game and make with my own custom passes and Pokemon, and all the results are actually very interesting and very even. However, there are 2 different kinds of tournaments that I've never really constructed before up until now. The first one being a randomizer league battle, which I have done like a beta project before, but it wasn't my best work. But this time, all the Pokemon that originally would stick with the trainer will be randomized and given out one by one, and the results are never the same way twice. So that'll be very interesting to see how the results turn out. Will it be a one-way butt whooping, or will it be actually even? You never know until you actually do it. Now, the second tournament that I've constructed is something I have never done on camera before, but it's actually pretty good. Now, it's called a Style League Battle, and in that, we have the trainers battling it out, same way as a league battle where you score points depending on how many Pokemon are left unfaded. However, you also score points depending on how you play, such as using super effective move, having good teamwork, being fancy, etc. And you can also gain negative points by being double KO'd. My bad. Taking down committing suicide without getting rid of the opponent, or other moves such as that. more information on the style battle itself. Pardon me, I can't talk right now, so I'm having a tough time trying to think and talk at the same time. And lastly, we have the Mugen tournament, which I probably should have mentioned first, because most people are Mugen fans more than anything else. All about the Mugen. Now, we have 2 tournaments. Now, keep in mind, I was only going to have only 1 tournament, but now I have 2. So, the first tournament is going to be called the After Survival Tournament. Now, what that is a survival tournament is seeing how many if you have 2 duos battle it out, and the winning duo moves on, and see how many wins they can get before being defeated by either a cheap duo or any other duo that can't beat them. And if the duo is too cheap, for example, if it's like Dark Donald or something, then they won't even be able to continue. Now with that, Stargazer 1331, since he's the one who gave me all the new characters that I have for the After Survival Tournament, he's going to be hosting it with me, because he knows the placements of the character list way more than I do. And he wanted in on it, so why not? Now, lastly, this is something that I came up at the last minute, but it actually turned out to be pretty dang crazy. Now, if any of you have noticed the cheap character roster that I've constructed with the top 68 most cheapest characters I have, there's going to be a survival tournament on that as well. Yes. We're going to have a miniature survival tournament with the cheapest characters possible to see how many times they can last and how many crazy battles we can get. It's like a marathon of cheap characters pretty much, but it's called a tournament anyway. Now, the thing of it is that a lot of the characters on that can survive a long time, so they have a maximum of 5 wins. But can they actually survive all 5 before being defeated by someone cheaper than them? Well, who knows? But all I can say is that tournament is ridiculous. So there you have it. Those are all the 6 tournaments you have, and being the organized person I am, kind of, I made 3 separate playlists, all part of the DTT event, and each of them signifying different types of tournaments. For example, the Hot Shots, both Hot Shots tournaments will be in one playlist, the Battle Revolution will be in another playlist, and the Mugen will be in the 3rd playlist. So instead of searching through one playlist trying to find what you like, you can just easily go to the playlist you like, and you can watch whatever you want. So there you have it. That is all you pretty much need to know about the big event. 6 tournaments going all at the same time for 2 weeks straight. You can pick your favorite one and stick to it. You can watch them all if you want, or you can watch none. I don't mind. The choice is up to you. But either way, I'm doing this for you. Yes. You come up with the idea, I do all the work, and you get all the credit. But either way, it's worth it. So, have fun watching all 6 of the tournaments we have. And I will see you later.